Hi guys, welcome back to my sewing space. For those that are new here, I welcome you to please have a seat and enjoy this video. Today I'm going to give you guys a review on a mini sewing machine, which is this machine over here. It's called a mini sewing machine. So I'm going to share my experiences with you guys and give opinion, just tell you what I like and don't like about this specific sewing machine. So let's get started. For those that haven't seen what this machine looks like, this is what it looks like. So the machine came in this box and here's what it looks like. I'm not sure about the actual measurements. I'll probably just write them on the screen. So here's what it looks like. And in this box there was obviously the main thing, which is this mini sewing machine, and this is the actual size of it. Okay, there was this foot pedal, and this is, I don't know if you can see the length, but like I think I will also write the actual length of this foot pedal. There was 4 bobbins, there was 1 needle and 1 needle threader. This mini sewing machine is called Geronimo mini sewing machine. I got it in color green, but you can probably get it in color purple, of which is what I would have preferred. But at the time when I bought it, I had no choice but to choose what they had, and it was green. So I bought this machine from Take a Lot in 2018, and at that time it was 239 rands. And luckily it was my first time ordering from Take a Lot, so shipping was free. But my advice to you is that if you haven't ordered anything from Take a Lot, shipping is free, so just order more than one item. You know, it's a bargain. I must say that the service was good. I didn't have any hassles with the delivery. My parcel was delivered to my doorstep. So Take a Lot. So now we've come to the moment of truth. So I'm going to tell you guys what I like and what I don't like about this specific sewing machine. I'm talking about this one that I bought, okay? So starting with the likes first. Oh, the other thing is I have more likes than unlikes. So alright, so starting with the likes, number 1, this machine is quite cheap. I think it's affordable. So I think it's affordable. I bought it for 239 rands at that time. That was 2018. But even now, the price is still reasonable. The price range is between 200 rands to 400 rands for this specific type of machine. So I think the price is still good. 2, I like the fact that this machine is portable. Just look at that, guys. It's quite light and easy to move around the house. So even after sewing, you just like take your machine, take your extras, and then pack them in the box, and in the shelf it goes. And it doesn't even take too much space. So point number 3, this machine is beginner friendly. So if you have no sewing experience and you're looking for a sewing machine, this is the machine to buy. It is easy to thread, like you saw in my previous video. It is easy to wind a bobbin. It is easy just to operate it in general. So this is the machine to go for. Point number 4, I like that this machine uses a standard needle size, so you don't really have to worry about where you're gonna get a mini size needle. I don't know if it really exists, but yeah, this machine uses a standard size needle. So point number 5, it is travel friendly. So if you are going away, whether it's a short distance, it's a long distance, you're taking a public transport or your own car, you can just carry this machine with you. You can carry it and it doesn't take up space. It's easy to travel with. Point number 6, I like the fact that it's battery and electrically operated. Now guys, you guys know that we live in South Africa, and you know Eskom load shedding. So I think this machine comes in handy for those days when there's load shedding. But obviously if there's electricity and you have an AC adapter, you can use an AC adapter. But please bear in mind that this machine does not come with an adapter. You have to use your own one. You have to get your own one. Now coming to the things that I don't like. It's only a few, but yeah, I just don't like these things about the machine. Number one being there is no light switch. There is no light switch and there is no light bulb. So I just don't like that about it. But I guess you guys can use the room light or you can use the sunlight, but on the machine I want my light to be there. Number two is that there is limited stitches. Now you can imagine I use zigzag, I use this and that. So with this machine there is no other stitches except the one straight stitch. There is not even a back stitch, and that is a headache. You can't overlock your stitches, so you just have to deal with the one stitch. Yeah, that's the things that you have to deal with. What can I say? Point number three, the working area is small. Now I don't know if you guys realized that in my previous video I was struggling to fit the needle in. It was just a mission to do that because I didn't have enough space. So I don't like that about this machine. The fact that I can't even, you know, work with big projects because where's all that material gonna be, you know? So it won't be able to accommodate all of that material. So I just have to stick with small projects. Small projects, I'm talking about making a pillowcase, making a scrunchie, making like small things, even a top, you know, I think you can make that, but obviously a top in a soft material or a light material. Okay guys, I think we've come to the end of the video because that's it about my likes and dislikes about this specific type of machine. But I just have one advice to give you guys before I go. If you're planning to sew regularly or if you are experienced in sewing, rather invest in a big machine like a normal standard size sewing machine than this machine, because what I did was I bought this machine and then 2 months, 3 months later I bought a big one. It was not really a waste because it was cheap, but I just feel like it was unnecessary. Had I known that I would have loved this thing so much, I would have just went ahead and bought a big machine. Guys, if you really like this video and if it was useful to you, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Until we meet again next time. Mwah.